Hey peeps, I'm the Hoppy Gamer. How you been? Long time no see. It's been a week since, it's been a little over a week since I posted the last beer review, and I'm going to dive right in to finish off the last two in my six-pack from my buddy Pat. So let's do beer review Pat Ray number 3. Here we go. Okay, so today what I have for you, let's see, what do I need to cover before then? What's happened in the last week? Not a whole lot. Bruins lost 3-game California trip. Very disappointed. But that's that. Did a little celebrating with Marley's Mutts last night. We had our annual black tie fundraiser, so got to hang out with some dog people. That was a good time. And today, not much. Shopping, hanging out. So I want to get these beer reviews in. So as you know, if you watch this series, I've got 6 unnamed beer, or they were unlabeled, beers from my buddy Pat, home brewer. And I've been through 4 of them already. Those 4 being, let's see, let me look at my cheat sheet so I don't lie. So the 4 I've done so far are the did the orange blossom honey mead, which was very, very sweet and too sweet for me. Did that the same day as I did the AP mead, which was an apple cider and spice flavored mead. I enjoyed that much more. Let's see, I did the bourbon barrel stout, which is very good. Great bourbon flavor coming off those oak barrels. And I also did the TC001, which is the tortilla chip 001. Wheat beer with jalapeno, coriander, tortilla chips, and a touch of lime. Now, what I have today is TC590. So it is basically the same tortilla chip beer, different yeast. The first one was a California ale yeast. This is a French Saison yeast. So we'll see if I can tell the difference in flavor. I ended up at the end of my review with that first tortilla chip jalapeno beer, that wheat that I did. I ended up calling that a jalapeno wheat because I enjoyed the jalapeno oil flavors that were permeating through there. I didn't get a lot of the corn or the tortilla chip personally, and only a little of the lime. So the 2 I got over here ready to go. They've been out of fridge for a little bit, and I got a couple pint glasses. And what we're doing today is we're going to do the TC590 and then just the stout, which according to Pat's list is the base for the bourbon barrel stout. So I don't know where to start. I think I might start with the stout. Where's my little trusty bottle opener here? And sorry I didn't do the full room setup with the table and stuff today. Just, it's been a long weekend. It's not a long weekend. It's just I've been kind of busy. So we got the Pat Ray signature S on the cap. Stout. And, it's in a bottle. So let's pour together. Wonderful, dark, chocolatey coffee. Light on the head, which means we're going to have some light carbonations. Let's see how the nose is. I'm getting some coffee, not a ton. And I think this is the one that hits your nose after you drink. So here we go. Okay, so the cocoa nib's not as strong as in the bourbon barrel one. I think I said that there was definite some chocolate nib, cocoa nib, more pronounced. So I don't know if it was the bourbon barrel that helped that. It's not as pronounced in this one. This has more of a coffee side to it. Despite the lack of head, it's got a really nice balanced carbonation. That's a good stout. I mean, there's nothing peculiar about it. You know what I mean? It's a good. It's easy drinking. I mean, you saw. I took a good old mouthful of that. So I don't know if Pat's intended that to be like a sessionable stout. Um, no notes on the alcohol by volume. That's quite good. It's as formidable on your palate as you would want out of a stout. I'm not getting any leftover. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not getting. There's nothing lingering that goes, so he used Kleenex, or whatever. So there's nothing. It's a stout. Coffee, nice roasted, malty, tiny little bit of a bitterness from the hops. I don't drink a lot of stouts. I've had some that were hoppier than this. I actually, if I'm going to drink a stout, I don't want it to be super hoppy. I want to get that roasted smoothness that comes out from a stout. So that's what we got there. I like that, Pat. And like I said in a last video or two, that the beers you make are just good beers. They're just good. I know you don't. I know you're self-deprecating, but you're hitting the mark. So I'm not tasting the stuff you're throwing away. So I will throw that out there to you. But that's very good. I need to take a little break and let my palate chill out after that, because I'm going to get into this Saison yeast tortilla wheat, and I want to make sure that there's nothing that I'm going to miss. So what can we talk about in the meantime? Tournament started. Our local Bakersfield, Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners made it to the show for the first time, I think, ever. Didn't watch any basketball yet. My dad watches more than me, but they lost. Oklahoma beat them. So a lot of upsets that first round. I don't think anybody's got a decent bracket unless you picked wacky, because lots of low seeds beating high seeds. So, all right, so let's move on to beer number 2, which is the tortilla chip 590, the TC 590, as I mentioned. This is the one with the French Saison yeast. French Saison ale yeast. Sorry. As opposed to the California ale yeast that was in the first tortilla chip, and TC 590 004. So whatever that tells you, Pat, you gave me a 004, and here we go. So I'm really hoping for a lot of that same jalapeno. So right off the bat, this one is much lighter, obviously, than the stout. For a wheat beer, I was expecting a little more cloudiness. Not hardly anything at the bottom of the bottle either, which is fine. So it must be mildly filtered. Kind of clear for a wheat, but I mean that's not abnormal. Okay, so I'm getting the corn on this one, Pat. Not a lot, but I mean it's there. It's not like I'm opening up a bag of Fritos or something. And there's jalapeno there too. Yay. Definite difference with that yeast. Okay, I don't know if this is the yeast causing this, but the jalapeno is muted compared to the other one, because I'm not getting hardly any of it now. I can sense it on my nose. See, I don't know how to taste yeasts. I barely know how to, whatever. But anyway, that's different. So I wouldn't even. It definitely get the corn more in this one. It's not super pronounced. I can tell that the yeast has changed the flavor. I shouldn't say it has changed the flavor. I can tell this has a different flavor because of that yeast. A little bit more of a bread, corn chip, corn and bread, yeast. So if a French Saison yeast is a more doughy flavor on the back of the tongue, then this has got it. Less jalapeno oil essence, which is what I enjoyed of the other one. So out of the two, I would choose the first. This tastes good, but if I didn't know the jalapeno was there, I don't know if I would say, hey, that's jalapeno. It's way more on the nose than in the mouth, and only because I know it's there, I think. Someone with a more sophisticated palate may be more adept to find it than I. But again, Pat, very balanced. It's nothing way to one side or the other that makes you go, hey, that's really good, and then or when it hits your mouth, you go, ugh. None of that. Never. Nothing yet. Okay. That the Orange Blossom Honey mead, I was like, mwah. So that rounds out the 6-pack that he gave me. That's 3 beer reviews, 6 beers. These two right on top, as good. Now that stout, I prefer the full flavor of the bourbon barrel stout. It's very complex, multi-layered. Things change over the 2 or 3 seconds that you're holding in your mouth and drinking. This is just, bam, it's a stout. You drink it, there's nothing surprising, you know what to expect, and that's why I said it's might be considered sessionable. All beer is sessionable to me. Well, that's not true. Some you drink one, you're like, yeah, I'm done. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this beer review with that. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I do have 2 bombers in my fridge that I have not touched. They've been there 2 weeks, so I need to get to them. I think one is another Ninkasi oatmeal stout or something like that. And I don't know what the other one is. I can't remember. So maybe I'll get to those next. Maybe I'll do those in single beer reviews. So anyway, I'm the Hoppy Gamer. Please subscribe if you enjoy my beer reviews. If you don't, please tell me why in the comments, and I can always change it up, because this is for both of us. It's for me to show off some things that I like, and it's for you if you like being entertained by this. If I'm not entertaining, maybe you want to learn about beers with me as we go, but we can't do that if you don't subscribe. And as far as my gaming videos, yeah, I know I didn't put up another Minecraft one this week. I've been doing some mining off camera and ended up dying, so I had to go back and recover from that. I did get back and get all my loot, which is good, because I found a whatchamacallit, I found a temple in the desert again. So anyway, I'm the Hoppy Gamer. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.